Alright, hi guys. So my name is Opoku, or I guess Lit Park Opo. That's the YouTube channel name. But this video is just gonna be like a Q&A video. I wanted to kind of do more of these, or not Q&A, but like whatever videos that aren't skits, because they take a while to put out. So I didn't want to like keep having to wait like a month or like 2 months. So rather instead, I wanted to like just kind of like put videos out before I put skits. Like that's what this channel is mostly for. But I mean, like if you haven't seen any, you can like, I don't know, I'll probably put like links in below, or you'll see like at the end of it, I'll probably like put one of those bubbles to kind of show you where you can click a playlist to see more videos. I feel like I want to like kind of make one of the channels that are more connected with like the people that they're talking to, kind of. So like these, I want to like more feedback, kind of like I want people to give me questions to ask. For other times I might do Q&A videos, or like maybe if they're asking for story times, I'll ask like which story I should tell, or whatever. Even if like skit ideas, I don't know. Just contact me. You can like comment below the video or something like that, or maybe you can like DM me. Other than that, yeah, we can do some Q&A videos. How did you become so ripped when you were a fat slob in 7th grade? I remember seeing this question and I was like, why did you guys word it like that? It's like a compliment and an insult at the same time, because I mean, it's insulting like it's insulting my past, but it's at the same time complimenting me now. So like, I'll take it as a compliment. I don't care. But I'm not like super ripped. Just saying, this guy's gassing. I'm like, okay. So I remember it was because like in 7th grade there was like a lot of people who, I think it was like Justin Bieber was big at the time, right? And then like girls were like, oh my god, look at his V-line, I like V-lines, blah 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 blah. And so me and my friend, being like the little 7th graders we were like, yo, we want to be like that too, we want to be ripped. And so we were like talking about how to get ripped, and he had this guy who like lived in his house. He was like maybe 20 or something like that, or 22, but he was like super ripped. It was like ridiculous. And so that guy worked with us for like a good like couple months, just like working out. And like as he said before, I was kind of like on the chubby side when I was like younger, but then at that point me and my friend kind of worked like a lot, and eventually like I lost weight like in 7th grade, and I wasn't as chubby. Then in the 8th grade, that's where I started to get like the V-line thing, and I was like, oh my god, I am amazing. I remember like our friends thought we were gods. Like, not the girls actually didn't care and it kind of sucked, but like the guys thought we were amazing. My favorite quote, damn, I feel like I've heard a couple good ones, and I might have to get back to that. Like if I remember, I'll answer, but I don't have like a quote in mind right now. Natural hair meaning 4A through 4C hair opinion. I'm pretty sure this is asking me like how I feel about it, right? And so from my understanding, 4A to 4C is like the coarser hair, I'm guessing, and I'm guessing that means black people hair, right? And so I would say I'm a fan of it. I like my hair. It's getting long. And I like black girls. Like, and their hair is usually I think 4A to 4C. I don't know how this works, but if I'm like having this wrong, then please correct me, because I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm pretty sure that's like the coarser hair and like black girl hair. So, oh wait, actually no. What I will say though is that like I get annoyed when people refer to it as like, oh, it's so dry or it's so crusty. I'm like, well, first of all, why are you touching my hair? Like that's annoying. I'm not one to make a big deal of it, but it's like they'll put their hands in my hair and then complain about it. And I'm like, don't touch my hair. I won't go and like start yanking your shit, but like, don't do it to me then either. Like I just don't touch me and it will be fine. But I mean, for the most part, I like my hair. If you don't like my hair, it's whatever. I don't know, but I like it. What is the experience like being both Ghanaian and African American? Okay, so I mean that one's it's not a bad experience, but I would say that it has like problems to it. But I like it. Like overall, I like being Ghanaian and I like being African American, because it's like I'm getting the best of both worlds in a sense. But you also see that like there's like a lot of like problems that come with it, right? Like there's this whole thing where like Africans are like super disrespectful towards African Americans, or like they look down on them. like they're like classless or something like that, mostly because of stereotypes and whatnot. But at the same time, African Americans are like super like disrespectful towards Africans. And I'm not saying this overall, I'm just making like a broad statement. Like, of course not all people are like that, I'm just saying like that's just kind of like jokes that go on, and you see them a lot with like little kids, and this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, I remember going, and my parents would like, especially when I was young, because they were like more not in touch with American culture, and they would talk about how oh, they would rather I married a white girl, and that was weird. They grew out of that kind of, but then at the same time, like, they would talk about how like, oh, black people have like no class and stuff like that, and that's just from like African people in general. Like, they would just say that, and it's like, why do you guys say that? Like, I know a lot of my friends who are black, well, not a lot, because I went to like all Hispanic school, but like some of my friends were black, and they're pretty cool people. But at the same time, like, there would be people like African Americans who were just like ultra disrespectful because of the fact that like I was African, and that was always really annoying. Like, one thing especially like when I was younger, because kids are stupid, like especially like around 7 to like 14, kids are like so ignorant, so like they just say whatever that comes out of their mouth. But like, there was this one girl, I'm not putting names out there or anything like that, but like she kept doing this thing where she would keep calling me like African booty scratcher, and she would like make a beat to it. So I remember like at one point I snapped, and I went off on her, like saying a bunch of like stereotypes to her. I was like, oh, you're just mad because your dad left you, your dad's stuck on crack, and you live in an apartment but you can't pay your rent, blah 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 blah. And I was saying like a bunch of stereotypes that like I've heard of for African American people. Now, what I didn't know was that a lot of that was true, apparently. I don't know, but she started getting, like, mad hurt. Like, first of all, the whole class gassed me up and started laughing at her because kids don't care. I said before, they're terrible people. Like, at that age group, they are just terrible people. But, yeah, she started, like, getting upset and, like, crying. And I didn't feel bad about it because she was being a jerk. But, like, at the same time, it's, like, that wasn't cool for me to do. I know that now, but, like, again, 7 through 14-year-olds, terrible people. The worst. Don't want to talk to them ever. Yeah, if I could, I would just like grab them all, put them in a box, and wait for them to mature. I just don't like that age group. I like the younger ones though. But yeah, so that part kind of sucks. Seeing seeing disrespect from both sides. Even seeing like African teachers, like substitutes, it's always just a weird feeling. It's just like, everyone's making fun of her and giving her a hard time because she has an accent, and you're not gonna, like, I'm not gonna go and join in the fun because I know my mom has that same accent. So it's like, yeah, I would hate for my mom to be a teacher. Oh god, that would be terrible, especially a substitute. Jesus Christ. Which body part wouldn't you mind losing and why? My belly button, only because I have an innie. So like, I feel like that would actually be kind of cool to tell, like, oh guys, by the way, I don't have a belly button, and you lift your shirt and it's like no belly button. That would be kind of interesting. I would hate to lose my legs though. Like, oh my god, if I lost my legs, I might just jump. Oh. Last question. How do you balance school, work, band, and have a social life? First of all, I don't know who told you to have a social life, because I guess the answer to that question is to not stress yourself too much. Like, I know a lot of people, yeah, I do know a lot of people. A lot of people who like stress themselves to the point of like panic, and they'd be like, oh my god, I'm crying, I'm dying, yet I'm doing more than them. And I'm not to like compare myself or anything like that, right? But I'm just saying, like, I feel like a lot of people overstress, and that creates issues, and then that makes you unable to do certain things, like unable to do the work to your best of ability. So like, I feel like a lot of times it's just to keep your mind calm. I don't stress about schoolwork, for example, as much as I used to, because I realized that, like, one, everyone's going on their own path, and like, yes, school grades are important, but not everyone needs to be like the valedictorian to be successful in life. The other big thing is learning when to take L's, because that will help you a lot. Like, you're gonna take L's at some point, but just it's like you need to decide when you want to like take the L. Like, you can take an L on a homework that, even if someone gives you like a 20-page essay homework, right? If it's only a homework grade, don't struggle on that at homework. Whereas if you have a test that you need to study for in the next couple of days, prioritize that test if it's going to be affecting you a lot more than that homework, rather than trying to get both done. and then get your sleep. As for the other stuff like band and whatnot, the people in that program are probably gonna be like or whatever program you are, if it's not band, you're probably gonna hang out with them more or find out some people to hang out with. Like the social life thing will happen. Like if you're gonna say that you have no social life because of a program, it's because of you. Maybe you're not social within that program. Maybe you're just like booty cheeks. Maybe you're just not a fun person to be around. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so that's all the questions, but next time I'm probably going to what I will do is that next time I want to do kind of like a story time. So which story do you guys want to hear better? I want to word these right. Do you guys want to hear the story about me watching a CVS pharmacy and McDonald's and other countless stores get raided by 100 students? Or do you want to hear the story about me getting attacked on the bus for cheese doodles? And I swear to God, both are real stories too. So like, just, I guess, comment or like hit me up, let me know which story you want to hear. And I'll probably tell that one sometime soon. But yeah, so that should be the end of the video. So like, I'm going to close off by trying to do like that pointing thing that people do. I don't know if they still do it, but like I always wanted to. So like, if you haven't seen any of the skits and whatnot, click here. I'm going to try to make it here. This is where you go. And if you haven't like subscribed yet, click here. Press this button to subscribe and like hit the bell notification and whatnot. If this doesn't work, it's going to be very awkward, but I hope it does. So in that case, bye people.